Hi everybody, today is April 21st, 2012. This is from Alex Jones, Infowars.com. TEPCO, not enough money to handle Fukushima nuclear reactor number 4 problems. The problems at reactor 4 are the greatest short-term threat to humanity and has the potential to destroy our world, and TEPCO doesn't have the money to fix them. The problem at Fukushima nuclear reactor 4, which is being dubbed as the greatest short-term threat to humanity, and has the potential to destroy our world and civilization as we know it. Now, nuclear engineer Arnie Gunderson, who is one of the only people providing objective scientific analysis about the Fukushima nuclear fallout, believes, based on his analysis of the problem, that TEPCO simply doesn't have enough money to deal with the issue there. And there's a link to the program where he talks about this. The host says, what about the Humpty Dumpty tank in unit number 4? Gunderson, I don't think TEPCO has enough money to tackle the problem that it is facing. To put it simply, the nuclear fuel rods in reactor 4 are still sitting inside a pool of water that is preventing them from melting down completely and releasing massive amounts of radiation far beyond what has already been released. The structural integrity of the building has been damaged so greatly that it appears that the reactor 4 building is leaning, and officials around the world, including the U.S. senators, are warning even a minor earthquake could make it collapse. Not that 7-point earthquake that they're talking about, but a minor one. Besides Gunderson's assertion that TEPCO doesn't have enough money to deal with the problem, there has also been reports in the Japanese media that TEPCO isn't dealing with the situation as they should because the cost would hurt their stock prices. Of course, that could change with the recent speculation that TEPCO will be nationalized by the government of Japan, but no one knows if nationalization will actually happen or the government is just allowing the cost of the disaster to be placed on the backs of the taxpayers. They were talking about nationalizing this power plant a year ago. Furthermore, no one knows the true extent of the disaster, as a former Fukushima worker has just turned whistleblower and reported TEPCO has been falsifying their reports. Narrator Kimura used to operate the reactors and maintain the fuel rods at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. He confessed that TEPCO has deceived the government, which regulates the nuclear power plants in a number of ways. Kimura says, as part of the operational management of the nuclear power plant, we used to rewrite the daily operative reports. We used to access the computer to falsify the data when things weren't going our way. TEPCO is not alone within their cover-up, as the government of Japan is currently experiencing infighting in regard to revelation after revelation over the last year of a cover-up by government officials. Documents obtained from the U.S. government through FOIA requests, being dubbed Plumegate by the alternative media, reveal that the U.S. has colluded in the cover-up of the disaster as well. While traveling in Japan several weeks ago, Fair Winds Arnie Gunderson took soil samples in Tokyo public parks, playgrounds, and rooftop gardens, and I aired that video. All the samples would be considered nuclear waste if found here in the United States. This level of contamination is currently being discovered throughout Japan. At the U.S. NRC Regulatory Information Conference in Washington, D.C., March 13th through March 15th, the NRC chairman, Gregory Jacko, emphasized his concern that the NRC and the nuclear industry presently do not consider the cost of massive evacuation and radioactive contamination in their cost-benefit analysis used to license nuclear power plants. Furthermore, Fairwinds believes that evacuation costs near a U.S. nuclear plant could easily exceed $1 trillion, and contaminated land would be uninhabitable for generations. I'll give you a link to this video. It'll be down below in the Show More box. The cover-up continues through many countries, part of Agenda 21 to decrease the population, and it's already happening in Japan. A 2% decrease in population just from last year. Alright, bookmark my site. I'll keep everyone up to date. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.